What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. Got my new camera. It's got a microphone built in with it. It seems like it works pretty good. Excuse me. And it sounds really good, a lot better. Hopefully I don't get any more people saying that they can't hear me. And most likely, if you cannot hear me, you need to adjust the volume. So I'm sorry, but that's it. Not too many people have issues with my volume. Anyway, that's beside the point. I did get a new camera, and the microphone seems to be working good. It seems like I'm blasting the red scale on the meter pretty good, so I'm coming through clear. We got a situation brewing, guys, and it's really a little more dire than what people might think. Y'all know the situation with Greenland and everything, and it's already determined that we are going to get Greenland. Whether anybody wants to dispute it or not, don't matter who says yes or no or anything. We're taking Greenland. It's a thing. It's going to happen. We're also going to have Mexico and Canada in our pocket also, as well as all the way down to Venezuela. Back in 2017, after Trump got elected, I got on here on my YouTube channel and told people and laid out the plan of what Trump was going to do when he wanted to make America great again. I told everybody it includes all the territory from Greenland all the way down to Central South America. And lo and behold, if that's not the plan that's coming out right now. As you can see, this is exactly what's happening. He will control, if not own, or have powers over the territories from Greenland all the way to Central South America. Maybe even further, I'm not sure. But there's a lot of reasons for this, not only strategic, but also economic growth, minerals, resources, etc., etc. And also gives us room to move elsewhere. We've got reasons for that also. But let's get on with that, what it is and everything like now. We've got a lot of European nations and other countries that's telling Trump, no, you can't do it, you can't have it and everything, and Trump is basically ignoring them. He's going to do what he wants to do. Again, Trump don't know the word no. He just knows ways around no. That the word don't exist in his vocabulary to him. To everybody else, yes, but not to him. So that's that. It's going to happen. So nobody can say anything about it. Anyway, the fallout, what's going on. A lot of people, and of course, he announced tariffs, etc., etc. That's the first stage of it. But militarily, he has said that we're going to go there. Well, lo and behold, if a battalion of paratroopers, I believe, has landed in Greenland. A battalion. That's upwards of 1,000 people, guys. And maybe even more, and supporting staff also. So we're looking around 1,200 people probably. That's quite a bit, and there's more coming. That has already been said. I saw it on an update on one of the channels and everything about coming out of NORAD, about movements going on from Alaska, and the continental United States is going there. The 11th Airborne Division, I think, is going there. The 5th Arctic Division is going there. A part of them is going. So guys, we have a mass movement of military action going on there. And looking on the flight radar, we see a lot of pilots being trained at this moment. I've been watching flight radar for a number of years, and this is the first time I've seen 50 or so aircraft, trainer aircraft in the air over the continental United States, flying patterns and training and everything. We've got a big influx of Air Force pilots or Navy pilots into the United States military at this time. So that just tells us precedence of what's getting ready to go down. There's going to be an air battle. There's tankers moving towards Greenland. There's troops moving, and as well as equipment moving. Now, a lot of people speculated that this is for something else, going into Minnesota, or perhaps even to the border, or Central or South America, or even Mexico. But no, lo and behold, they are going to Greenland. We're going to take Greenland one way or the other. We're going to have it one way or the other. That's a fact. Same thing with Mexico. We are going to have Mexico one way or the other. And if this don't bring Canada to its knees to heal, then perhaps we'll be going against Canada, taking it away from the UK. So that's on the board. The other thing that's a fallout, guys, is, of course, we know that Davos, the meeting at Davos is going on. The World Economic Forum is going to be there, and CEOs and important people around the world from different governments and corporations is going to be there, and everything, bankers and everything. Well, everybody's kind of holding their breath, okay? If you haven't seen it and everything, go look at the stock market. It's in free fall. It's falling apart at this moment. And everybody's saying that we're going to our economic doom. The stock market and everything is propelling us into a collapse. But the other thing is right now, guys, is I got news of this, that pretty much all the European countries, as well as a few others that's invited there, are terrified. I mean terrified, shaking in their boots, worried, concerned, upset, waiting on one thing. And that's Trump to talk. They are terrified what he's going to say, what he's going to do, and what's going to happen. They know that he is out to break up the NATO. And in fact, several European countries are actually divulging themselves of NATO, forming their own European Union away from the standard other European countries and forming up with Ukraine, making their own security nation, or security group, such as the European Union did before, and it's fallen apart. UK has withdrawn all that. And the other thing is, guys, if y'all remember back during the first part of the term of Trump, he said that he wants the UN out, and actually told them that they had to leave. If y'all remember, think back about this. So this, and also with the idea that he is going to separate himself from NATO and UN, is actually the downfall of both of these bodies. So they're trembling, worried, and it's not only that, with the economic power and everything that's going on with Trump, and the growth and the military might that he has built, they're damn worried about him right now. Something that we need to consider, guys, is we heard this a lot about everybody's gold reserves around the world. They was frightened about China. They talked about China and Russia, India, and then the gold reserves. Excuse me. But guess what, guys? Even with the three of them combined, China, India, and Russia, they don't have what the United States has in reserves. We've got close to 300 million ounces of gold in reserve. Solid 24 karat gold in reserve right now. Our gold reserve is the largest in the world at this very moment. This is what's got every one of these people concerned. Even the financial institutions like BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, etc. are really, really concerned about this. Some say we're going toward the economic fallout, the catastrophe, that everything's going to go completely. But I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to a new economic system, a new financial system, but the wealth and debt will be transferred through. So there will be no fallout, no collapse of anything. It'll be just transferred and carried over. Much like they did when they come off the gold standard and went to the gas or the petrol dollar, etc., etc. We've seen this done before. Different countries had done this before. Some of them not so very well, like Venezuela or Germany or Japan after the war. But we're not in a real war at this time. We're in the economic struggle, a fight for our lives and those with us and everything. But here's the other thing, guys, is I do see three empires building right now across the world. One of them, of course, is the American Empire. Again, I mentioned from Greenland all the way down to Central, or even all the way down to through South America near Drake Passage. That's one. Also see a European alliance forming with Russia and the other European nations, Eastern European nations, falling in line with this in a one world order. The other alliance or empire I see is an Asian alliance. It's one thing that we have not heard about, and perhaps maybe you have, is that the United States right now, Japan is really worried because they're waiting on a $68 billion defense budget from the United States that they're not getting. That's their defense budget against China and other incursions. And we already know what China is doing, already threatening the Philippines, Japan, Taiwan, and anybody else in the area. That's going to be theirs by the agreement. India allied with China. So that's in the bucket. And any of those other countries down through there, all through there, India and all those others, in Southeast Asia is going to line up with China, including North Korea. South Korea is going to be left hanging. Hopefully they can hang on, do something for themselves, but it looks like they're all going to be on their own. The other empire that we might see would be some of those Myanmar, Indonesia, Australia, and New Zealand might form their own small empire or latch on to as a partner of another alliance. But right now, guys, as it stands out, we will see three alliances: the American alliance, the European alliance, and the Asian alliance. And that is going to be your new world order. Now, you think everybody's enemies of each other, China, Russia, United States, but if you look at the bigger picture, it seems to me that they're working in cooperation or in concert with each other to bring about a one world order. Take a big look at everything, guys, what you see, and you might agree with me that what we see right now, what's going on right in front of our very eyes, is going to be a new world order. It perhaps might be even happen within our lifetime, the next few years. But I do see this happening. So everybody's worried about Trump doing this, Trump doing that. Guys, look at the bigger picture. One world order is coming, whether you like it or not. So that's about it right now, guys. Things are changing. If you got money in the stock market, keep an eye on it, guys. It's going to drop down. I mean, it's nosediving like a mofo right now, as well as crypto. It's all taking a nosedive. So hold on to BIP. If you invested in it, check around, guys. They're saying that right now it'd be a good idea to invest in gold and silver. One thing about gold and silver, guys, today gold just turned over $4,700 an ounce, and silver is around $80 or $90 an ounce, but that isn't the true price. I went on the debt clock and dug around a little bit and found out actually the true dollar to silver and dollar to gold price per ounce, and you would be astonished, you would be amazed that the actual price of gold per ounce is around $7,900 or $8,000 per ounce. That's the true value of the market right now. The dollar to gold ratio is around $8,000 to 1 ounce of gold. The silver ratio was what blew me away. I used to buy silver at around $15 to $20 an ounce, and it's gone up quite skyrocketed since then. I can't afford it, but in real money, real thing right now, an ounce of silver is around $1,700 an ounce. Not your $90, not your $80. It's twice that. I mean, whatever it is. I'm sorry, my addition's wrong. But yeah, around $1,700 an ounce. It's amazing what you find out when you dig around and pay attention to facts and stuff like that. And that's one of the things I do, guys, is for some damn reason or another, I remember stupid stuff, and it comes into play now, just like it does. We're getting ready to see a new world order develop. It's happening happening right before our eyes. And the only thing I got to say, guys, is hang on. All you people that want to stand out there and fight against what's coming, well, who are you going to fight against? Who are you fighting against? Them? Can you pinpoint one of them? And if you can, go whoop their ass instead of relying on somebody else to start it. You ain't going to do it, are you? You're just going to sit there and rant and holler about what you want done and not do a damn thing yourself, just like always. So that's my point on that. I got something I want to talk about that later on, about standing alone, fighting your own ground, all this other stuff that you want to talk about. Anyway, that's another story. Hope y'all have a groovy day today. And like always, guys, reach out and do something nice. The vibrations that we need to set forth in this planet, in our atmosphere, in our world, guys, is things of positive nature. We spend enough time on TV, on all media sources, on the radio, even in the literature that we read. Everywhere we turn, we see negative energy coming at us. And the thing is, all that stuff that comes into us, it reverberates back out, and it amplifies. What you bring in amplifies through your body and goes out. Somebody else picks it up, absorbs it, amplifies it more and more. So if you display positive energy, try to reinforce positive energy and push it out away from you towards everywhere you can go, other people will pick it up. This butterfly effect I talk about is proven, guys. So if you radiate and give out good energy, positive energy, other people will pick it up on it, and they in turn will radiate this positive energy. It's just a fact of nature and everything, guys. So hopefully you might pick up on it. Try to do something like that yourself. Doing something good brings you benefit as well as somebody else. Like I always said, it reverberates inside of you. And when it comes back into that, goodness like that comes out into you, magnify it, amplify it as it goes out again, over and over again. Kind of like a recycling thing that amplifies it. Anyway, y'all have a good day and be safe. Be later, taters.